Hello, everybody. This is Jordan McKee,
And this is Kyle Hill.
and today we want to give you a closer look at the Grotto business partner. We've had a lot of people that have really been excited about what we've been able to put together, and you know what? Frankly, we're pretty proud of this foundation, the starting point. There sure is a lot of room for growth, and there's still a lot more that we have coming forward. But for now, we think we've created a pretty exceptional tool for your doTERRA business. And with that, we've done whatever we could to minimize as much risk as possible. So we've given you a 100% money back guarantee, which basically goes as far as to say, if you don't see benefit from using the business partner, then simply contact us and we'll give you your money back. So we've minimized the risk there, but what we want to do is we want to take it a step further and give you a good look at where we are right now and a view of what we have going forward.
So a lot of people have been asking us about an inside look at the Grotto business partner. And to this point, there's been a very select few that have been able to get in and see a lot of the content that we've been creating as well as the tools. And so we wanted to take this opportunity and show you the inside of the Grotto business partner. We're going to get down into the innards. And so without further ado, let's take a look at the Grotto business partner. And there you have it. This is the Grotto business partner. And as we scroll through, you'll see just the guts and the complexities of it. And so there you go. All your questions are answered to this point.
You know, we think it's so important to take a look at the inside of the Grotto business partner because we want you to understand that this is not just a template that we've taken and plugged some doTERRA content into. This is a tool that's been built from scratch from a single line of code in order to create the most effective resource for you and your business.
And that's exactly right. And so the benefit of this is being able for you to tell us what you need. If there's something that we're missing or that can be built upon, let us know. If there's something you'd like to see, we can build it into the system. And that's the vision that we had for the Grotto business partner. And so let's go right ahead and actually look at the business partner. And so I'm just going to log in here with my account.
While Kyle's logging in, just to make a point with that is we can't express how important that is to us that you have a voice with this. It's truly remarkable because now you have a chance to get the tools that you really need that apply to your business. So for example, someone contacted us yesterday with an idea for a tool to share and manage doTERRA photos. Well, that's something that we took that idea, we sat down with our programming team, and we're pushing forward with and probably can see results with in as little as a week. And so if you have ideas, if you're looking at this and saying, hey, I would really like to see this instead of this or this change, please contact us because we'd like to put your ideas right into work.
And that's exactly right. And so what you're going to be seeing today is a lot of the items and the tools and the content that we've gathered from a lot of the top leaders, but also from a lot of the wellness advocates from across the country who are trying to do the same thing that you are, and that is grow a successful doTERRA business. And so as you can see on the screen here, we've got to look at the dashboard. And here on the dashboard, we've tried to display back to you the most relevant items or quick views of the things that you might be using on a regular basis. And so basic information about your name, your rank, and we have some goals and affirmations section here on the left-hand side. So there will be a countdown right here that will tell you, in 87 days, I am going to be these items here, and I can change these goals within the training. So what's awesome about the Grotto business partner is that the tools and the training and everything work together. So the training will help you to set your own goals and to help you progress to the next level of your doTERRA business.
This dashboard is basically, it's your home base on the Grotto business partner. You can see the most important things, the things that we recommend you review daily, your goals, your affirmations. This area is made for updates, and so you can see as we put new things in, you'll see updates of new printables, new videos, new languages. Even you'll be able to see all these things popping up on your dashboard. This is a part of the business partner that I think is going to be a huge help for those wanting to build a doTERRA business, and it's the team manager. The idea behind this is to give you an inside look of your team and what they have going on. So let me give you an example. Kyle, let's say Kyle is my upline, and he signs on to the business partner, and I sign on to the business partner. Well, he can go to the Team Connect button, search for my name, and request to connect with me. As I accept that request, then he can view my key indicators. He can view my progress. And it really helps him as a leader to determine who in their downline is really putting these things to work, who should they be investing time in, and who is not really showing forth the effort that it takes to build a successful doTERRA business. I think that this team manager is going to be a huge tool. And this is just the baseline. We've got a lot of plans in order to make this team manager more comprehensive and more far-reaching for your business.
So another cool thing about the Team Connect here is that if you know of someone, a teammate or a contact who's not a part of the business partner yet, you can invite them. If you know they're on Facebook, you can do so straight from here. So you can log in and then send them a quick message through Facebook that will invite them to be a part of the business partner.
It's honestly, it's a really cool tool. And right now it's just at its beginning stages, and I see a ton of worth in it. From my experience in account management, I see that the team manager will really help not only leaders focus on the most important things, but those in your downline to be focusing on the activities that are going to help you grow your business, that are going to help you grow your income, and that are going to help you make an impact on the health and wellness of the people you meet. So now that we talked a little bit about the dashboard, let's take a look at the trainings. So the trainings are separated into two sections. We have step-by-step and learn by skill. We have more sections planned. We've been looking at options for team pages. We've been looking at options for more specific trainings on that are specific to your team or your area. But for now, what we have is a step-by-step training that's focused on taking you through the beginning steps of how to grow a doTERRA business, so the education of doTERRA, then moving into the application of that knowledge. And this is made to help you be better at finding, teaching, enrolling, and duplicating. And then the inspiration or the duplication section. So that area is now that you're here as a leader, how can you go forward and make sure that your team progresses as well? These trainings are really, really cool, very helpful. But again, they're still at their very beginning steps. And over the next couple months, we expect to see this content just really grow and really expand. They contain videos, they contain printables, they contain worksheets. And if we go back to the top, Kyle, let's take a look into a doTERRA education. So if we go into step 2 and we talk about a company that you can finally trust, so that's 2.1. This is made to work as a workbook. So you come through, you can get some knowledge. There's videos here that are not available anywhere else. And then if you go to the bottom of the section, at the bottom of each section is something called the Grotto Dare. And these challenge you to go and to do things and to act with that new knowledge that you have. And so with these things mixed together, with the knowledge, with the videos, with the trainings, and then with the challenges to have you apply that knowledge, it really is it's a pretty amazing training. If you have a system that you're already using and that's working for you, we're not trying to sway you away from that. And this could be used in addition to that, or you know what, you could just get on the business partner to use the tools. All we're saying is we've tried to put together a training that will help you learn the real skills. It's focused on how do you find, how do you teach, how do you enroll, and how do you duplicate more effectively.
Exactly. And so all these items within each training, like Jordan said, will have some sort of interactive training for you, whether that's completing a step through a checkbox or filling out your answer here, or creating your mission statement like we saw on the dashboard. Doing so in certain parts of the business partner will take your answers and display it back to you in a useful manner, so at a later time you can review those. And so really checking back often into the business partner is what we're trying to get the point across with, is that if you do so consistently, you'll see growth.
So the second section is called Learn by Skill. And this is basically, if we had to put it in the easiest terms possible, it's a combination of YouTube and Wikipedia. And the idea is you can come and you can put in specific skills and trainings that you can learn. So at this point, we've got a small archive of videos and of trainings on web skills. But shortly, you'll see a button added to the top where you can be adding your skills as well. And so that we can all be learning from each other and benefiting from the skills that we share. I see this skill-based training expanding and covering a huge range of topics and really being a huge benefit. So you could come on and say, okay, I want to learn about email marketing, or you want to come on and say, I want to learn about the best way to feng shui my booth or something like that. I really want this to expand and come to the point that if you're looking for just a specific idea for your doTERRA business, that this would be the place to find it.
Exactly right. And we're super excited about the progress that we've made in the last few days with the Learn by Skill section. And that's something that will continue to be added upon, like Jordan said. And so moving ahead, we're going to jump right into some of the tools, because we know we've had a lot of questions about these tools here. And the first one that we're going to jump into is the Contact Manager. And the Contact Manager is basically a CRM, or Client Relations Manager, that allows you to keep track of potential doTERRA clients or even your doTERRA team. So the cool thing about the Contact Manager is that it allows you to filter down by specific progress with each person, or filter out by the next step that they need to take to be successful in doTERRA. And so there's a lot of things going on here. And so we wanted to really show you how this can benefit you and your doTERRA business.
So let's play the example game. Kyle comes and he meets, or let's say I go and I meet Kyle, right? So I'm going to go ahead and type in his name. I've got Kyle Hill. And then we'll just put
Kyle@cool.com.
There we go. And then just put in got his phone number. And so Kyle is very interested in learning more about doTERRA. I met him actually online, and he has already attended his first class. And so that I'm going to go ahead and check that box there. And then down at group, this gives me an opportunity to put him in a group or not. We'll go ahead and put him in the Kyle group. He is absolutely one of the Kyles. And so we'll put a note down at the bottom. Kyle was interested in pursuing options with doTERRA. And so I can save that contact. So now what's kind of cool is if I go to group things down and I'm looking for people who've attended a class, but their next step is to enroll, I can narrow my search down to there. So there's Kyle Hill in that group. Now I want to look for people who are 3 stars in that area. Okay, now we still have Kyle. And now I want to narrow that down to everyone who is in the Kyle group in there. And so we've got Kyle. So what we see this really becoming is you can now have this big group of clients, this big list of a warm market that you're dealing with, and you can narrow it down and say, who is everyone that I've given a sample to but has not yet attended a class? That has a very high rating or interest with doTERRA. It really gives you the option of keeping up with these people, of knowing what their next step is, and in helping them progress. And it really is more based on client relation and focusing on clients. And we're working on a few tools that we think can help you with your team relations and your team communications. But honestly, the main point of the contact manager right here is to keep track of clients and to help them advance with doTERRA.
That's exactly right. And another important aspect of the contact manager is down here on the bottom, we've actually given you some stats that you can see the areas that you're doing really well in, and maybe some of the areas that you could do a little bit better in. And so these stats are pulled from the people within the contact manager. So I'm just going to reset a few of these so we can see some more people to let you know that I do have more people in here. But down here on the bottom, you'll see that, of the people who I've checked their progress, it'll show me that, one of 2 people enrolled after attending your class. So this does this in real time as you update your contacts here in the contact manager. And this is really nice because we wanted you to have a way to see the areas that you could do better in or realize areas that you're being successful in so that you can continue pursuing those things you're doing correctly.
Honestly, if this tool, if the business partner was just the contact manager, it would be worth the monthly price. This is an amazing tool, and it's only going to get better. Honestly, that's the benefit of being a web application. All of these tools, we've got plans for them to improve within this month, let alone over the next 6 months, we'll have huge strides in what you see.
And one more thing, I'm sorry, this is me being a little bit of a tech nerd, that I wanted to show you that a lot of people have requested is the ability to contact these people easily from the contact manager. So a few ways you can do this is if I just wanted to send a message, to Kyle, if I were Jordan, I could do that straight from here where it says sending email, or I could just pull up the generic mailbox here. And so I could click within the to field that will drop down all my contacts here so I could search through them, or if I wanted to look for Kyle, then there's a few here, and we have kyle@cool.com, and I can add multiple people within this box. But we'll say I just want to send a message to Kyle. I can choose a pre-specified email template here within the drop down. And so if I wanted to welcome Kyle if he had just signed up, as you saw, these fields are pre-filled for me. So the subject already says, thanks for signing up. And then here's a nicely formatted email that has a nice picture of oranges, but it could be whatever you wanted. If you wanted a picture of yourself, having a nice custom message with your signature down here, there you have it. And so we have actually some email templates that we've already formatted so you can use. But as you can see, you have an option to create your own template. So it takes a lot of the monotonous tasks out of your daily routine.
So with that, for another real life example, if you're getting leads online, you can automatically have an email template that you send to your leads. So you bring a new person in, you come, you pick the template that you want, and then you send it out. It takes your time and really it just saves a lot of your time and helps you take your thought out of it. So it's really like a personal assistant, helping you manage your stuff and helping you move forward with those things that are important. So if we take a look at the kit now, it's the KIT kit. It's the key indicator tracker. The idea behind the key indicators is I saw as working in account management, and Kyle and I have seen as we've worked with wellness advocates for some time now, that a lot of the time it's easy to get distracted and focus on things that'll bring no real result. And so we created the key indicators of success. These key indicators will help you focus on the things that are going to bring you the highest results in your business. And you can go, there's what we call the quick box. It's in the top right corner. It's the yellow circle. Kind of ironic. It's the quick box and it's a circle, but I've never thought about that. We might have to take a look into that. But you can go over and you can click on the key indicators and you can enter in your key indicators each day. And those key indicators show up here, and it helps give you a look of how effective you're being, and it gives you a look of your growth over time. So the key indicator tracker gives you the ability to view your stats by week, by month, by year, or by all time. So if we take a look at the month, a cool thing that it does is you can click on show enrollment, and it compares your enrollment lines to your stats. So what this will help you do is say, okay, my classes taught, as my classes taught increase, so does my enrollments. But as my samples given increases, maybe my enrollments doesn't. It really helps you to focus your time on those things that are bringing you the best results in your doTERRA business.
We realize that people aren't just numbers, but it's important to measure the amount that you're teaching new people and the amount that you're actually giving out samples. And so we're really excited for the future of the key indicator tracker as well. And so, like Jordan said, up here in the top right, it's a quick toolbar to be able to access the different things that are associated with the trainings, whether that's key indicators or the to grow list, and also the reminders that you've set as well. And so the next thing that we're going to look at is the calendar. And the calendar is another thing that I'm really excited about because it allows you to set reminders that can send you email reminders as well as text reminders straight to your phone. And so it's a way that you're able to add some events if you have events that you want to keep track of throughout the month, whether that's a team call that recurs every month on the first Wednesday of the month. You can specify that here within the event. And so you could just choose that you want it to repeat on a daily or weekly, monthly, or even yearly basis. And so you can go through and set those, and it makes it really easy so you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to set it every single time, every first Wednesday of the month. And so, like I said, just setting a new reminder is very easy. You can set the title of what you want it to be. So maybe I want to set a reminder to follow up with Jordan. So I'll just type that up here in the title. And then I'm going to choose a date that I want this reminder to be set for. So maybe we'll set it for today at 2:45. And then a message, this is actually what would be sent to you if you did specify that you want a notification through email or text. So maybe I'll just say, don't forget to follow up with Jordan. And then if I want both of those, or if I want one or the other, I can specify so, and then save it here. And then there you have it. It's saved right here on today. And then if I want to change anything, I can click on it and edit. So it's really nice because it will send you those reminders so you don't forget to follow up with those people that you've given samples to or talked to.
The next section is printables. Printables is focused on giving you business forms, training materials, handouts, and other documents that'll help make your business a little bit easier. And so we're working on invitations, we're working on affirmation statements and different types of certificates. We're working on recognition certificates and class handouts. What we really want to do is give you the option to control all of these documents, not only have the option to print them out, but to have digital copies. So you can download these and send it to your team, and you can work with them on these different ideas. So I really think the printables section is going to be awesome. We've got a lot of good stuff there now, but we'll probably see it double in size over the next month.
Yeah, exactly. And we really like the feature that you can filter down by specific things. It'll take out those items if you're only looking for business forms. It'll only give you those specific things. So be sure to check back for future updates and new content that's added on a weekly basis.
Yeah, and with those printables, one project we are working on, we're going to put a search bar in there to make it even easier. So you can just search by a title or a keyword and be able to see the documents that apply.
And so the next thing that we wanted to look at is the Mastermind Forum, which is a collaboration tool for wellness advocates throughout the whole world. And so we're hoping that everyone will be able to get in here and take a look through and talk with each other. And so if there are things that people are having problems with or questions about, that they'll be able to connect with people, not just on their own team, but if there's a question that people are consistently having, they'll be able to do so here within the Mastermind Forum. And so, as you just saw, we came within the Mastermind Forum in a topic here. And you can see that we've had some conversations talking about different items here. People are telling each other why they love doTERRA. And so it's a place that, if you wanted to have some testimonials. You could pull those from here and share them in a class with other people.
So this really, it helps give you a view of the tools that we offer. All of these things are at early steps, but are pretty amazing and really will just continue to get better and better. And so if you're looking at this and wondering, okay, is the Grotto Business Partner worth it? Our argument would be yes, it is. But if you don't think so, that's okay. What we are trying to do is provide the help that you've been waiting for. And if you feel like we've done that well so far, then we're excited to work with you. And if you feel like we're not there yet, then check back in a month and see if the improvements that have come over the last month have fit with what you're looking for. We just honestly, we're truly excited to be working with you. We're truly excited to give you these tools, and we're truly excited for what we have coming up. There's some amazing tools that we're working on right now. Let's talk a little bit about those. We're working on an image archive, and basically gives you ability to share and to post images of doTERRA and different things. So then you have images to use for posts and for PowerPoints without having to worry about royalties or anything like that.
And a lot of these might not even be, having doTERRA logos on them. They might just be nature shots or, pictures of plants or fruits, natural shots that are professionally taken, and you don't have to worry about any copyright infringement. So we do all the research behind it, make sure that we have a reliable source, and all you have to worry about is downloading it and using it however you would like.
We also are working on a social media manager, and it's just gonna be cool. We're working on armies of shareable videos and shareable content, as well as a manager that will allow you to plug that content into a calendar, into days that you want it to be posted, so that your social media platforms can manage themselves. It really, we really are working really hard to make sure that we create the tools that'll help you be more effective in your business and help save your time, because that's what we're about, is in giving you more time, letting you live your life and enjoy the things that you enjoy.
In summary, the Grotto Business Partner is different because we are focused on giving you what you need, like Jordan just said. And so we're dedicated to providing tools, trainings, content, whatever it may be, so that you don't have to put in the time when it's already there right in front of you.
So to finish up, if you have any questions, please contact us on Facebook or send us an email at info@howtogrowdough.com. If there's any problems that you see with the business partner as you're going through and you want it to be fixed, that's what we're here for. So contact us so we can fix that problem fast and get it working for you. And if you have any suggestions, if you're looking forward and thinking, gosh, I sure would love this tool, send it to us so we can get building it and it can be available to you as soon as possible.
And I just wanted to say we do respond. Jordan's really good at responding back on Facebook, and I'll pop in there if there's something technical, but I'm answering emails all the time, and so we're really grateful for the feedback that we've gotten so far. Everyone's really excited, and they've provided valuable feedback to us. Because we know that there are little issues here and there that we need to fix. We realize that. And so we're really grateful for everyone who's been able to send us messages and fixes. And so if that's a concern of yours, send us a message. Let us know your story and what you're looking for, and we'll see if we can get that in your hands.
So we hope that this helped a little bit, and we hope you have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you very soon.